Glug, glug, a finer group of friends you will not meet. Coffee Club!
Coffee Club on a Friday morning, September 2nd.
You said you were going to head nod, and you never...
I head nodded. We head nodded. We did. There was...
Nobody in the room seemed to head nod.
There was a head nod. I'm sorry. Is your mic on mute?
It's got no batteries.
Now can you hear me?
Now we can hear you. Yeah, you bet. Go ahead.
I said I didn't see a head knob, but he kind of looked like a bobblehead. I couldn't tell if it was a knob or just a bobble.
See, that's where I was at. I'm like, okay, am I supposed to click the thingy that I'm supposed to click? Because, all of our producers are on vacation.
Yeah. Haley's on vacation. She'll be back next week. Although Josh and I decided that she can't take vacations anymore, ever.
I did not decide that.
Well, I decided that because I had to do my own work, and it was...
Because I got to go on vacation sometime.
Do you have a vacation planned?
I don't think so.
Good. No. We have some great guests into the studio here for Coffee Club today, and we're going to start out. We've got to our left in the producer chair, Zane Hall is joining us here today. Good morning.
Morning.
How you doing?
Doing well.
Do you feel like extra responsibility should be there?
Absolutely. Like, I feel like I should have the laptop and be running the Facebook Live.
Okay.
Here. There's a remote control. It doesn't do anything. So you do the same thing that a 2-year-old. Here. Oh, I get a hold of this. Zane Hall, we got some cool things that they're involved with that we're going to talk about. His church here in town on Norris. And also in studio, Amanda Ingle. Welcome to the show. Is this your first time in for Coffee Club here?
It is, yeah.
So tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and what do you do?
Yeah, so I'm from Indianola. Grew up in McCook my whole life. I previously was a kitchen and bath designer, and I've recently taken on the role of Director of Housing Development for the McCook EDC. You've probably heard my husband on here. He's a seasoned Coffee Club vet at this point.
Yeah.
So
his, you know what? His attendance has been lacking. I think it's due for him to come back.
Yeah.
Right? You think?
If you want embarrassing stories, I have 1,000 of them.
I'm sure I have some I could add to the pile, too. He was still in bed this morning, so.
Yeah, I was thinking you were probably going to get him out of bed.
No.
Not going to happen. Well, Amanda, welcome. We're going to talk about the housing study here in just a little bit. Nick, you want to do introductions? You brought extra people in here today, too, so.
Sure, I can do introductions. I brought Officer Marshall Sides today. He's our newest member who's graduated the training center a couple weeks ago and is hitting the ground running, working with us.
So you're doing the training. What does training consist of?
I'm one of our 4 field training officers. So basically that's on-the-job training where people, after they graduate the training center, they come work with us side by side, and we teach them on the fly.
So, Marshall, step up to the mic here. So tell us, now you're from McCook, right? So what's it like when you first pull over the people you know?
So far, I haven't met anyone.
So far, you haven't met anybody that was breaking a law that you knew. You hang around with the right people then, apparently, right? So what's training been like for you then, huh?
Well, I feel obligated to say it's been the best ever, seeing as I'm with Officer Vargas at the moment.
Good answer. Good answer.
You guys all watch The Rookie? It's nothing like that, is it, right? Yeah.
So have you got to do a hood slide yet?
Sadly, no.
Yeah.
We drive an SUV. He can't get over the hood of the SUV.
Well, I mean, you guys put on an extra, 60 pounds with those vests and everything?
About 45.
45, yeah, because they don't make a 46. But that is, that makes it hard. It does. Well, thanks for being here, and thanks for serving our community. We appreciate that. So hope you have a great time. What's on task for today? What are you guys doing today?
We're going to answer some calls to service, do some follow-ups, maybe run a little bit of traffic, get people to slow down.
Where exactly are we doing the traffic?
So this morning when we get out of here in about the next 5 to 10 minutes, we're going to go work some school zones. So just a reminder for those people out there driving this morning.
What's the speed limit in the school zone?
20 miles an hour.
20 miles an hour. How fast do people usually drive through the school zones?
Personally, I haven't observed any bad violations yet this year. For the most part, people have been paying attention to those kiddos and watching for them. So
we do appreciate that. And believe me, it's worth...
I put my tags on.
Nice.
I did see you put your tags on. Way to wait till the last day.
This is the first year that Nick hasn't put them on his car for him. You know?
I actually put them on yesterday.
Yeah.
So I felt like a real baddie because I broke the law for an hour.
Good thing I was off yesterday.
Well, appreciate you guys. Wish you all the best here today. So let's start. Amanda, let's talk with you. The housing study that you just got done with. Tell us about this. Let's define it a little bit. What's a housing study? What does that actually mean?
Yeah, so every 10 years, we as a community try to have an updated housing study. So our last one was conducted in 2013, and that study gives us an overview of what we as a community need as far as housing. It looks at how our community is projected to grow, what areas it's projected to grow in, and so basically kind of looks mostly at, do we need single family homes, rentals, multifamily? What price point do we need to be at for it to be the most approachable for our community? And then also gives us, individuals who are, applying for the grants and everything, the ability to apply for them. We have to have a housing study because otherwise developers are like, why do I want to come to this community when there's 99 others in Nebraska who want the same thing?
So it's like an official report, because if you ask Josh and I, do we need more houses? Yep. We need more. We need more houses.
Exactly. Yeah. And everybody in the community would probably have that same reaction.
Yeah, sure.
So this just really gives us, and we all know that. And that's why we conduct it. We know we need a housing. So now we're just trying to figure out where's the best use of our money and how can we spread it the most efficiently across our community.
What did you find most surprising in the study? I mean, was a particular price point, or what was surprising to you?
Yeah, there was a particular price point that was most needed, and that was based upon community input, realtor input, and just a lack of a certain price point of houses available on the market, and that's for houses above $345,000. So we have a really nice spread of houses in McCook that are in that kind of $100,000 to $200,000 price range that are great for young families, starter homes, people who have empty nesters. Their children have moved away. They don't necessarily need as big of a house.
We're empty nesters right here. Yeah.
But there's a lot of young, growing families with a lot of children who need a lot more space. And so we're lacking in that area. And something else that was really interesting is the actual number that they put on the houses that we are short and that we need. So
I remember there was a realtor that did a lot of marketing with us here at the radio station. I remember, this is going back 12 years ago, I suppose, 10, 12 years ago. And I remember her coming into my office. We were getting ready to do some marketing for the area. And she looks at me and basically broke down. She didn't know what she was going to do as a realtor with only 100 houses on the market, like top to bottom, all properties.
Yeah, and now if you look
we're not
at it,
there,
we have like 25 to 30.
Yeah.
So it's kind of rough. But yeah, with our projected growth rate for McCook at a pretty, I would say, not like really looking at growing heavily, which of course we as economic development want to see us grow and continue to grow our employment and our businesses. We are short 187 housing units.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's both rental and single family. So that's a lot.
So we've identified that. How do we fix that? What do we do?
Yeah, so we are in the process of, we have land identified in several areas of McCook that we as the EDC own. So those are our first target areas. So what we're doing to help start the process of mitigating this and kind of chipping away at that large number is we're getting ready to apply for more grant funds through the state. So there has been some grants that will be open for application this fall that we will be focusing our efforts on so that we can bring money here. Because at the end of the day, it's just so expensive to build a house that we can't undertake all that cost ourselves, unfortunately, and neither can local developers.
So as Amanda Ingle here, we've been talking to, she's the Director of Housing Development, and so this is just one of the many facets of your job to make a big report, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
If people would like to review the report, is that accessible?
Yes, it is on our website, mccookne.org, just a banner at the top. Oh, or if you want to stop into the Keystone or shoot us an email, I'm happy to email it to you. I apologize, I probably won't print it for you. It's 142 awesome pages.
We could have built a house, but sorry, I printed your report.
Yeah, so, I mean, you'd use all the ink in the building probably, but I would be more than happy to email it to you, and you're definitely welcome to look at it online.
All right, we are ready for our weekend poll here real quick. What is your favorite low-effort meal? And we'll go around to the table. Actually, we'll start off, Gus is here, otherwise known as Josh's brother. So we'll let him start off here. Yeah, come on. You got to come clear up to that bad boy there.
Way better looking brother.
Of course. He's not even going to fight it.
What?
You can't with the hair like this.
I know what it's like to be the better looking brother.
You got a twin.
Still better looking.
Absolutely.
The only difference between you and him is he's hairier.
Okay, so weekend poll. What's your favorite low-effort meal? What would you say?
Probably just throwing some chicken in the crock pot and doing like chicken tacos.
Chicken tacos. I can get behind that. Zane, what's your favorite low-effort meal?
Bowl of cereal.
Pretty low effort.
Jerry Seinfeld over here.
It's either that or the Pizza Hut app.
Well, we were talking about that last night, me and my daughter and son-in-law and my wife, and I said I was going to probably put the, ordering food, put the kibosh on that.
Well, that's why I said bowl of cereal.
Yeah. So that's.
So you're a serial killer?
Are you with or without milk?
It depends.
Yeah.
First bowl with milk.
Yeah.
And then if I go for the second bowl, maybe I won't.
Then you
Pour the
just
milk in.
box right in mouth,
Yep.
Josh, what is your favorite low-effort meal?
Etouffee with a side of spicy aioli and...
Here we go.
No, mine's scrambled eggs.
Scrambled eggs.
Like, whenever Darcy's, like, out of the house, so she's like, I'm going to go away for the weekend, I probably eat scrambled eggs, like, 50 times. Like, it's just my go-to. So, scrambled eggs and toast, probably my low effort.
All right, Nick the Cop, favorite low-effort meal. What do you say?
Low effort. I'm going to go with whatever my wife's making because that's no effort on me.
As little of effort as possible. Exactly. So, Marshall? Oh, you got a boogie?
Mac and cheese, probably.
Mac and cheese. I love it.
Go get him.
Classic.
All right, thanks, guys. Appreciate
get 'em,
you.
boys.
Let's do that. All right.
That's Unit 14 right there.
Oh, now I got to change?
No, yeah, come over here. There's a camera over here. Nobody's seen you yet. And
Well, he's not cutting his hair or cutting his beard until the Broncos win a Super Bowl.
Or Huskers win a national championship.
wow, that's gonna be
Yikes.
That's gonna be quite a deal there.
So he's going to look like a hefty version of Forrest Gump by the time he's done.
Amanda, what is your favorite low-effort meal?
I'd have to go with Josh. I'm probably like an egg person. Sometimes I just throw like tomatoes in a skillet and let them break down, and then you toss an egg on top of it and cook it. It's the best.
It's good. For me, probably anything in a tortilla.
Yeah.
Because here's the deal. I've gotten really creative with a tortilla before. I have actually taken a tortilla, and then
Michaela said
Just
that's
ate
a
that.
lie. You're cutting your hair soon.
by the way, you can make comments on our Facebook Live now if you want to. But I take a tortilla, and whatever leftovers in the house, it can go in a tortilla, and you can wrap it up and toast it, and it's delicious. I've had green bean casserole in a tortilla.
Yeah. I've witnessed this. You did the chicken. I remember one of them was kind of like a chicken dinner in a tortilla. It had the mashed potatoes, like a mashed potato bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, he put it all in a tortilla and wrapped
That
it.
sound
I
good?
was just thinking, like, Thanksgiving leftovers.
Tortilla.
Forget the open face
He put the
sandwich,
cranberry
just
one in there.
tortilla.
I could do that. And going back to the eggs thing, I mean, you could even take and slather some schmuckers on there
No.
and then put eggs and hot sauce. It's really fantastic.
Who was it that did that? Who's
Mike Pokop's wife,
Mike
Tammy.
Pokop's wife.
Yeah. Once you try it, it's like,
But she does the homemade jelly. Like you can't buy it.
I know. What's your favorite low-effort meal? That is on our Facebook
We got
page right
we got
now.
burgers submitted, burgers on the grill, and spaghetti.
Yeah? Spaghetti. Yeah, spaghetti's pretty easy. That's always good. So let's talk with Zane real quick here about a special event that he is championing downtown McCook at your church, Grace Fellowship. Tell us a little bit about what you got going on. It's a Bible drive.
It's a Bible drive.
I like it.
So, we had a guy in our church, Tyler, who he had some Bibles laying around, and he was just kind of wondering, what do I do with these Bibles that I don't use? And so he went and did some research and found a group called Mission Cry, who takes any Bible donation. Doesn't matter translation, doesn't matter condition. They'll take them, and they're sending them worldwide to missionaries, to people that need the Word of God. And so as a church, we're very passionate about the Word of God, and so this was something we thought we could get behind. And I think we've all been there, right, where we can look at our house and we can see there's a Bible that I haven't used. It really means nothing to me, but yet we don't want to throw it away. We might try and garage sale it, whatever.
Yeah.
And so we're here to say, bring it to us, Grace Fellowship, 319 Norris. We'll take it, we'll ship it off, and we'll get that Bible into hands that'll use it. The last I saw was that there's over 5 billion copies of the Bible in circulation in the world.
Wow.
And so I'm guessing a lot of those are in the U.S.
Probably. Yeah.
And a lot of them are just collecting dust.
I realized the one of the stats we had, I think it was last week, we were talking about how the average home has 300,000 items in them. I wonder how many Bibles there are.
Yeah.
In like McCook homes. I've got two that are really important to me. Obviously, the one that I've used most of my life, but I also have my dad's Bible. So, but other than that, we have a bunch in our house that, you know, I'm not reading every one of those.
Right.
So if folks have some and they would like to get them to you, what's the best way to do so?
Yep. So our office hours at the church are 11 to 3, Monday through Thursday. So 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Thursday. 319 Norris, right next to Nolan and Yates.
In the old top office building.
Yes.
In the old Ivanhoe Donut building.
I was gonna say Ivanhoe Donuts.
There's many old, whatever you want to say, building. Yeah. But that's where we're at.
And then services, Sunday services?
Sunday service, 11 a.m.
Okay.
Yep.
Right there on Norris in McCook. Zane, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Stick around. We got a lot of more things going on for Coffee Club today.
Okay, perfect.
Josh, you actually asked for this one. What were you taught in school that you later found out was false? I'll start it here today. I remember I was in an algebra class. And I'm old enough. The teacher looked up at me. She goes, and she's holding a calculator. She goes, "You're not just going to have one of these everywhere you go."
And now
Now they're on your phone.
you're on your phone.
Yeah. And so that was what I was told that was false.
Mine is, I remember one of my teachers looked at me dead in the eyes and said, "You need to shut up. Your mouth isn't going to get you anywhere." I'm on the radio.
Yes, you are. All right, Amanda, you're up.
So I could piggyback off of yours and say the same thing about like when they told us we'd never be able to look up anything, and now we have like the world at our fingertips. But I think what I would say is I had a teacher who would pronounce faux pas as fox paws, and she was just adamant that that's how it's said, and it was like nails on a chalkboard.
Did you grow up in Des Moines?
Yeah, like immature. Oh, that drives me nuts.
All right, Gus, what do you say?
I would say mine would be that I would use algebra every day. They told me I had to learn it because I would use it every day, and I think that is totally false because I
You don't
put
math.
stuff on a shelf.
Yeah.
And then also, one of the greatest was there was a teacher. It was my very first day of high school, and I took their class, and she went around the whole room and was just like, "Oh, this, nice to meet you, nice to meet you." And she looks at me and she goes, "If you are anything like your brother, it is going to be a long year."
And she meant it
And she was right. It was a long year.
for both of you.
Yeah.
You can always post on our Facebook page if you want to give us some examples of how you were taught in school, later found out was false. Here's some from the internet. Donna said, ducking under your desk does not save you from a nuclear blast. Blood is blue in the body and turns red when oxygen hits it. To run zigzag if you're being chased by a gator.
I don't remember being taught that in Western Nebraska school.
And then not all bears you play dead with.
Right. No, some you play dead.
Some you don't.
Some you end up.
Your bear identification skills better be pretty good. How about this one? Cheyenne said that Pluto was a planet.
Yeah, that's a good one.
As you're supposed to eat 6 to 11 servings of bread, grain, and rice per day.
Yeah, we made friends with the lunch ladies. We're in an underground cookie business.
As you can point at any random page in the U.S. history books. Don't even get me started on Columbus. That was what Alexis said before she bought socks.
You know, you could do the whole conspiracy of the earth is flat. They taught us it was round.
Yeah.
Just to play part in those conspiracy people.
We're going to get to that actually here. In fact, that's a great segue to our next topic here.
Thank you.
We need to improve the
Smooth
music for this. So what controversial topic do you wish you knew the real answer to? And the example I threw out to everybody.
You took the best one.
It is. Did OJ really kill Nicole? Now, all the evidence points to,
Yes.
but did. So that's kind of the spirit of what we're asking here. What controversial topic do you wish you knew the real answer to? Zane, you're up.
Oh, perfect. Mine comes from way back in time. The Council of Nicaea, 380, 325, actually. St. Nicholas, the real Santa Claus, is rumored to have punched the heretic Arius during the Council of Nicaea, talking about whether Jesus really was divine, really was God. And so, yeah, the rumor is that he got up as a bishop and went and punched Arius in the face. and you can...
And that's
I've
the
read a lot
rumor,
about
yeah.
it. Like, some people say, yeah, it was a slap. Some people say, no, that didn't happen at all. I want to know if Saint Nick was there to bring presents and punch heretics and ran out of presents.
Well, the real question is, which list do we put him on? The naughty or the nice? That's a really good one. I love the history. That's great. I've hit somebody before. Believe it or not. I decked one guy one time. We were in England. And this particular saxophone player had quite a bit of beverage the night before and then butchered a solo in our jazz band the next day. And I was pretty upset. And so it really looked...
I don't think I've ever heard this story.
Oh, I'll have to... There's a lot to it. But it... Basically, after I hit him, he stood there and looked at me just like the kangaroo did on that one guy that decked him.
Well, that's not good.
Dude, just hit me. Anyway.
Then you should have hit him a little harder.
No, I just wanted to get my point across. And it did.
Then you don't mess with a trumpet player.
Lead trumpet player, thank you.
Oh, my.
He run their career. That was their audition to go famous. They butchered it.
And the bad thing was, I was in another country creating a felony. This was not good. Okay, all right. Josh, you're up. What would you say is the controversial topic that you wish you knew the real answer to?
All right. Mine would be the national forests and the indigenous people. Does the government keep buying all this land for national forests to house these indigenous people, which is also could be classified as Bigfoot?
What do you do at 2 a.m.?
That and Rocket Kid.
Yeah, Amanda.
Oh, I could think of a lot of these, but are there more doors or wheels?
Ooh.
Are there what?
More doors or wheels in the world? You know, the It's a hot question.
Yeah.
I have never come across
Wow.
it. Have you ever
Nope.
come to
So is there more like doors or tires on the ground or bikes?
Like, think of all the things that have wheels in them.
Oh.
Pulley
And
systems.
then think of all the
like-
things with doors.
Does a bearing count as a wheel?
Right? See? Who knows, though? I would think.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
the question.
All right, Gus, you're up.
All right. I would say anything that surrounded Jeffrey Epstein. The answers around that.
Anything. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, leave it to me.
I'm glad you're here, man. That was good.
What came first, the chicken or the egg?
Well, the chicken.
We don't know that.
You know it's the
Yes,
chicken.
it's the chicken.
It's the chicken. Explain it.
Genesis chapter 1.
It's simple. All right.
What about who's on the grassy knoll?
That's a good
Yeah,
one.
that's a good one.
Yeah. The grassy knoll. Is there a Bigfoot Yeti?
Yep.
That
Yeah,
was
I know
my-
there's
that was my
Bigfoot. I know
junior
there's
year
Yeti.
research
Did they get
paper.
together? You know.
That was my junior year research paper.
Oh yeah, that was a lot better than mine.
I don't know if it was.
What was yours?
Mine was the proper use of a mace from the old Viking maces,
That's pretty good.
and
like it.
I came up with a whole replica of an actual, but it was 3/4 of an inch off
Oof.
of the actual size, and so my teacher gave me a C because the measurement wasn't correct to the standards. But yeah, it was the proper swing, how fast you need to do to cause deadly force. So that was my junior paper.
Interesting.
Also, did John A. Ramsey's brother killer? That'd be a good one.
We started this topic the other day, and it became all these different murder things.
Yeah, that's
It
all.
just really did.
Once you put OJ on there, that's all I could think about.
Really?
I was like, there's got to be other things besides murders.
Is Area 51 real? Well,
Yep.
sure, but now it's Area 52 or
I saw
3.
Which way does the
Interesting
toilet paper roll
conspiracy.
go?
Yeah. Well, there's a patent for that. You know which way it's supposed to go.
Over the top.
But everybody goes, I mean, if you go over the top and you have a cat, which I don't, I mean, that's just a bad day waiting to happen
Or a kid.
because they'll do that too. All right, another topic coming up here in just a quick second, but those that are paying attention online may have seen some of our shirts that we had. These are the 9/11 Patriot Day shirts. You can get these over the YMCA here in McCook. You can buy those. That is coming up here very, very quick. But we just wanted to kind of show those off here in the studio. And you can pick these up. Donations going to a great opportunity there. Find out more about it at the Y. Next topic for our coffee club here today is the games. Breakfast Bingo and Spy the Lie, the two big ones we're going to do today. Which one do you want first, Josh?
Spy the lie.
I'm going to give you 3 stats, one of which is a boldface lie. You guys got to identify which one the lie is. So, is it in chess, the bishop was originally called the elephant? Is it the largest college football stadium is Ohio State? Or is it hurricanes spin counterclockwise in the northern hemisphere and clockwise in the southern hemisphere?
Gosh.
Admittedly,
It's
this
the
is tougher
bishop.
than most weeks. What?
I feel like it's the bishop one.
I was going with chess.
Okay.
I'm going with Ohio State
Yeah, me too.
because
Is
they
it-
can't be the biggest because no one likes them.
So which one would you say then? What is the biggest?
Michigan?
Yeah, I would say Michigan.
Okay.
Michigan's is huge. It's huge.
Our lie today is the largest college football stadium is not Ohio State. It is Michigan.
Nice.
Look at you guys. All that time on the Xbox. It came in handy.
He's smart.
How many does it hold, do you know?
104.
Really? You said that so confidently. I knew it was.
You made me think actually St. Nicholas punched.
I think it is around, it's over 100.
Breakfast Bingo, 5 questions. Each answer begins with a corresponding letter in the word bingo. So the first one's B, second answer is I, and so on. Which book contains the Old and New Testaments? Shh.
The Bible.
Yes! Yes.
That's not
We felt like you had additional
research.
insight into that. I held Zane back from answering on that one. If you're from Ireland, you're what?
Irish.
It's used to catch a lobster.
What? A net.
Annette, who's she?
That's my aunt.
We'll see kids dressed as these on Halloween.
Ghosts.
Ghouls.
There's a lot of
Goblins.
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 Yeah, well, yeah. Look at that.
Gobstoppers.
Everlasting. Slice them and they make you cry. Wait, hang on. We're done with the children here. Slice them and they make you cry. Last answer there. Onions. That was pretty easy.
That was pretty morbid.
Yeah.
Took a turn for the worse there.
Well, did. Chance for you to have an opportunity to win with our VK trivia now.
VK Trivia, the very knowledgeable trivia game brought to you by VK Electronics, the very knowledgeable destination store. Up for grabs, do have that $5 coupon. And also, we got some tickets.
You're going to give away tickets. Jared Neiman,
Yeah, I'm gonna give
October
some-
8th with Bear, B-A-X-A-R is how it's spelled, but it's pronounced Bear. They're going to be at the Concert for Healthcare up at the Kiplinger Arena here in town. And your brother loves Jared Neiman, doesn't he?
Yeah, but
Is there a story here?
Yeah, he's staying home to take care of the kids, though.
Yeah, staying home.
What's the story? Was that
It's because he's going to be a good dad and stay home when we all party.
Let my wife unwind.
Have you heard Jared Neiman's have you heard his Screamer song?
No, I have not.
Okay. Because I know you're a big rock fan, so
Yeah.
I thought maybe.
Although Lover, Lover, you could turn into a heavy metal song. It'd be pretty
What do you mean? What would that sound like?
I don't know.
I was trying to bait him into it. He was so close. Our trivia today, 6 in 10 people say they do this when no one's home. 6 in 10 people say they do this when no one's home.
Jump on the couch.
But hint, you would never, ever consider doing this at work.
It's got to be radio friendly.
It is. It is radio friendly. Yeah. Anybody on the Facebook Live
No.
answer the question?
No.
You can type it in there.
The controversy of the toilet paper is going crazy.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's over the top.
Oh,
But Michaela puts it under.
well, it's just whatever way we grab it.
No, every time I go over there, I switch it. I switch it.
My mom and my sister have this thing. Every time my mom goes to see my sister,
Yeah,
she switches it.
You should just be grateful we have toilet paper.
That was
now.
what I was going to say.
you
You're
guys
lucky if it has a roll on it.
yeah, but they got the expensive stuff.
Do you remember 2020 when we were concerned?
Oh, my word.
I mean, you work at a very large department store. Were you hoarding some in the back?
No, we literally took the pallets out on the floor and just cut them and let people go crazy. Every
Six-
day, we're like, you don't need to stock up. We get it
Every day. Yeah. 6 in 10 people say they do this when no one's home.
I'm going to say lock the door, unlock the door.
Nope. The hint is you would never ever do this at work.
Go to the bathroom with the door open.
Who said it?
Monica Miller.
Monica is our winner. Woo! Yes.
I'm surprised only 6 in 10 people said that.
Yeah,
That's got
6
to be
in
more
10.
like a 10 out of 10.
Does that mean 4 of 10 people will do that at work? Oh no, it's a little scary there.
So this is, I mean, you guys all know, and it's different in ladies' restrooms, but there's a lot of times, like when I was growing up, a lot of the men's bathrooms didn't have doors.
Doors.
And
My
so,
high school.
Yeah, ours too.
yeah, people would be washing their hands and they could
Yeah.
obviously see what you were doing. And we didn't have cell phones then. So,
Which is good. You two would be in jail.
Yeah.
no, him and I had the Nokia, and we had them mastering of snakes down.
I was going to say, you could probably ask your spelling teacher, can I go to the bathroom? And you play Snake for 4 hours. Next topic for Coffee Club is the fill in the blank. Got a bunch of these. Hopefully you guys did a little homework on these. I thought these might be fun. You can fill in the blank online too. Go to our Facebook Live on either our Coyote Country page or the SNOOZEBUSTER page. Fill in the blank. You know summer is over when?
I start wearing jeans.
Well, that's all.
Well, then summer never ends.
Yeah, we wear.
I know you guys do, but some don't.
And for you, when does that show up?
I mean, Sunday mornings I usually do wear pants.
Yeah.
But
So it's not summer on Sundays.
it's correct.
6 days a week, it's summer. No, okay. Josh, you know it's summer when?
I know it's summer when
Over.
Or summer, I'm sorry. You know it's summer's over when?
they drain the pools.
Oh. That is a really good
Again,
one.
a never ending. Didn't have summer here.
It was just 100 degrees outside.
It's atomic winter here. All right, Gus. You know summer is over when?
My air conditioner stops running 24/7.
So mid-February?
Yeah. Or I can stand up and walk outside and not sweat to death.
Anybody online, Josh? You know summer is over when?
Your wife said dance.
Dance.
I think she was answering the 6 out of 10 people.
But that was 2 minutes ago.
Oh.
So when people start dancing, that's when it's over.
I'm out. Amanda, you know summer is over when?
There's like just a different smell in the morning when you go to work. Oh, it's happened the last couple weeks. It smells like fall.
Really?
I think so.
I just smell disappointment. Like
Next fill in the blank for us today is even if I won the lottery, I would refuse to buy. Let me start. Even if I won the lottery, I would refuse to buy Iowa
Folgers.
football tickets.
oh, you hate Iowa football more than you do Folgers.
Oh, it's up there.
I'd rather drink Folgers than buy Iowa tickets.
I wouldn't buy Folgers. Yeah, I missed opportunity there, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean this is coffee club,
Yeah, I know.
Folgers,
I'm sorry.
and they wouldn't even email us back. We gave them the benefit of the doubt.
They have a premium blend.
It was like an 1883.
something. Yeah. And we said, we emailed them. We said, hey,
We're not a big fan of your products, but we're willing to try. We should have worded it different.
he's not wrong. We actually did say that. We're not a huge fan of regular Folgers, but we'd like to give you a chance. And they didn't come back to us. Zane, even if you won the lottery, you would refuse to buy.
So I have a collection of MLB hats. I have every team but one. And I will never buy a Red Sox hat.
I was going to say Red Sox.
What if they offer you a free goat?
No.
You got to raise the goat. Kids would love it.
What if it's a fainting goat?
No. Nope.
Mascot up on North?
No,
that would
no,
be
no.
fun.
Yeah, this is
Dress
an
him up as
opportunity
Saint
for you.
Nick.
Yeah.
You, can say, you guys can say your church is the goat.
Every time the bells go off from up the street, Methodist Church, the goat just falls over. Okay. All right. That's horrible. Even if you won the lottery, you would refuse to buy what, Amanda?
I could not think of an answer for this one. Will said I had to say a couple specific car brands, but I will not do that.
All right. You're up, Gus.
My little brother, anything.
Oh,
You buy me
man.
stuff all the time.
Aw.
I'm just kidding. Anything that says Tom Brady on it.
Don't like collector's items, but something that might raise in value. And, okay.
I mean, I might do just to burn it out of spite.
Yeah, this one's for Bomber. If I won the lottery, I would refuse to buy a luxury pickup.
Fill in the blank. I am most excited to blank this holiday, Labor Day holiday weekend.
Not remember. Hey, goals.
Amanda, how about you?
I'm hoping to do absolutely nothing.
That's been a theme around lately.
What's so hot? Who wants to do anything?
Yeah.
So we're having a pulled pork supper at my house this weekend.
Oh, nice.
Who has to do the work for that?
Oh, me.
Okay.
Oh, me.
Are you helping?
No.
No.
Are you going to help eat?
No. He opted out for the nothing button.
Really?
No, I want to get a lot of stuff done around my house.
Yeah.
I took a vacation and have yet to do anything, so I need to do something.
All right. Most excited for this holiday weekend, Zane?
I don't know. We got family coming to town. So my mom and my aunt are coming today.
Yeah.
Brother-in-law, sister-in-law, niece and nephew are coming tomorrow.
Is it like family or family?
Depends, before or after lunch.
So yeah, I'm excited to spend time with family.
Last one here, and basically, you know you're a mom when...
You know you're a mom when? None of us.
I know. So that was on the list. All right.
You know you're a mom when?
You keep wet ones in every your
Yeah.
car, your purse, anything.
You can
That's spot on.
You can produce Cheerios in under 60 seconds.
So it also like can go for a fat guy too, but you always have snacks.
Yeah, we've been practicing that since 91.
Wow, it is 7:51 already, and the day is rolling on. It's time for the birthdays, anniversaries. If you guys have any birthdays or anniversaries on your Facebook pages, or anybody you know that's celebrating here on the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, or 5th, I guess, we'll put those birthdays on the radio for you. You can type them into our Facebook Live also. Are you monitoring the Coyote page or the
Listen, I'm trying my best.
SNOOZEBUSTer
I'm trying to run the cameras.
Told you,
I'm
guys.
trying to run Facebook.
My bad.
This is like Cordell's remote. It don't work.
As long as you don't push the red one. All right.
There's 2 red ones.
Now you want to what?
Press the red button.
Press the red button. Birthdays, anniversaries here for the 2nd of September. My list includes the like of Molly Sugaroo, the great runner of Southwest Nebraska. Sounds like a good title, doesn't it?
Yeah, we could ask Shannon where she's at.
I don't know.
With
I don't
her
know where she
Olympic
is.
stuff. Coyote Country.
Cody Stevens got a birthday today. And Danelle Schwimmer's got a birthday here for today. Got some weekend birthdays. What'd I say? Go up to the 5th? Is it 5th Monday? So 5th birthdays include Eugene Coe, Stephanie Regans, Rachel Loibel, Travis Russell, Patrick Conrad, Alvin Washington Jr., otherwise known as Vince, used to work at the radio station here years ago. Darren Neely, John Rima, Ted Gans, Aaron Coburn,
Geez,
Alan
save some for
Zock.
the rest of us.
It's either Erica or Jude Landry's birthday. They're implants to the area here and bought a house and building a house, I guess I should say, which helping the housing study.
Yeah,
Building.
absolutely.
So one of them have a birthday today. And then the last one on my list is Bo Rude.
All right, I got Scott Wesh has a birthday. And Jason Daffer has a birthday today. And then Max Fanning was called in, has a happy 7th birthday. And also we have Bob Lipska from 10-4 Barbecue. He has a birthday on the 4th, and he turns 51. And then the man, the myth, the legend, the creepiest guy in our family, Uncle Brian, has a birthday coming up tomorrow. Or is it today?
He'd agree with that, wouldn't he?
Is it? No, Grandma's birthday would have been today. Brian's birthday's tomorrow.
Mine's tomorrow's.
Because Grandma always used to say it was the worst gift she was given.
There's a lot of love.
Probably lucky he's still sleeping.
The last one on my list is Bo Rude.
Yeah. Really, you're Facebook friends with both?
Yes,
Yes.
he's friends with all these weird famous people. And he's just like, yeah, I'm friends with them. Yeah.
Yeah, and you just kind of glossed over that.
I
didn't
know,
you?
because I know.
I know.
When you know, you know.
You know.
Today's Brian's birthday. Grandma's birthday would have been the 3rd.
Happy birthday, Brian.
Yeah.
We got to pick a winner.
That is how you know he's
Did you have
the
one
most
called
loved
in?
person.
Did you have one called
Oh,
in?
yeah, we did.
Who was that?
For Bob Lipska,
Okay, so Bob's going to be the winner.
51.
I just got a 911 text from my wife. Our grandson turns 1 tomorrow.
Whoops.
Happy birthday, Phelan. Yeah. Palin Stevens lives up in North Platte. 1 year old.
Going crazy.
Wow.
Right?
1 year ago, there was a bunch of people very, very nervous. But he's had a great year, and so happy birthday.
Yeah,
grandson.
1 year ago today, I walked into the studio, and it was just me, and I'm like, what's going on? And then you called me.
Yeah, that was kind of a hairy time. It was, I think we got to pick a winner.
But
So
now you
said
can't
the winner?
even catch him.
No, I can't.
Bob Lipska.
Bob Lipska is the winner. What are the prizes coming Bob's way?
We have a large pizza to the Rocket. We also have some Coca-Cola beverages and a free donut from Sanerts. Do we get to announce the new?
Yeah, but I don't have the certificates made yet. So
Well, anyways,
coming
the
up soon.
scoop of it is
Scoop ice cream. Yeah, I got certificates going.
they're handing out a free ice cream
Yeah.
to the birthday winners.
Yeah, so one of the many prizes we have here for Hometown Family Radio's Coyote Country. Let's move on to our celebrity birthdays. The famous people birthdays. You got to go? Okay, let's go.
If she's got a big important meeting,
Well, she was afraid she was just going to, she was going to eclipse you in the birthdays. And so,
probably.
famous people birthday list for the second day of September. How about Tamara Barney,
Oh, she's super famous.
reality star?
Yep.
How about Fenolio boot wearing Terry Bradshaw?
Yes, Terry Bradshaw.
Oh, football player.
Yes, but he visited Fenolio Boots.
Phil Robertson's backup, right? Is that right?
Yeah, you're right.
Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback led the team to 4 Super Bowls, and he was actually the Masked Singer in 2019.
Was he really?
Yeah.
He was
Also-
not very good.
You don't have to be. They put a mask on.
Yeah.
Layla Kent
YouTuber.
is a reality star.
Dancer.
Mark Harmon
Oh, Gibbs.
from what?
NCIS. Gibbs Slap.
He was also on St. Elsewhere. Actor gained widespread recognition as Leroy Jethro Gibbs in the CBS hit series NCIS. Film credits include Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, Freaky Friday, and Weather Girl.
No, just NCIS.
He graduated cum laude from UCLA. What does that mean?
Magnum cum laude.
Yeah, what does it mean?
Smart.
Smart, but are you like the most famous
super
smart?
smart?
Huh?
That's Magna. Is super smart.
Okay.
Ooh, what a wonderful phrase.
Oh my goodness. If only the rest of us would, study Latin. Kent Williams is 50 years old.
Cat.
He's a comedian.
Cat Williams.
Oh, Cat Williams.
Just got done doing some jail time.
I'm concerned. Salma Hayek is her stock's falling. She's number 15 now.
Well, she's not doing much.
Well,
Well, it's because you got all these YouTubers and TikTokers in the top no one's heard of.
she is from Mexico, obviously, but 56 years old. She was in Frida,
Yep. Great movie.
The Eternals.
Oh,
She supplied the voice for Kitty Softpaws. It's an animated series.
okay.
And then the Spy Kids 3D game over. She was in
Yes.
there.
Spy Kids.
Oh,
Yep.
and she was Rita Escobar in Wild Wild West
Yes.
That's
with Will Smith.
You remember those sunglasses in Wild Wild West? Did little tiny circles.
Oh, yeah?
Everybody had to have them.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Did you have some?
Oh yeah, we got them in a Happy Meal. It's a straight up truth.
Best Happy Meal ever. How about Keanu Reeves?
Oh, actor.
Just straight BA, man.
One of the most misunderstood. He played Neo in The Matrix. Do you like The Matrix?
No, I do, but that's not what he's known for.
What?
You don't kick his dog.
Bill and Ted.
Thank you. Come on. I remember eating Bill and Ted cereal going back to the.
In a phone booth?
Nope.
I think they're making another one.
They did.
They did.
Oh, they already did?
He was also in the Day the Earth Stood Still. But yeah, The Matrix. I'm one of those that say you have to have a certain level of intelligence to be able
Oh
to
my gosh.
like and understand The Matrix. Would you agree with that?
Did you fall asleep during it?
Oh, possibly.
Yeah.
Not the first one.
Help me
love
out
The
here.
Matrix.
You love The Matrix?
Yeah.
That's why. It's because your brother likes it.
You can ask him. Every time it turned on, I fell asleep.
Him and Mom, I watched it by myself many times.
I can't stay awake.
I still have them all. I haven't watched the new one, though.
Well, Keanu Reeves, most famous person on the list that I know of, and he's number 10. I'm going to say names. Stop me if you think they're famous. See, we got Erica Titus.
Oh, Erica Titus.
He
So
has no
famous.
idea.
Is a
You can
TikTok star.
Recognize her by their picture.
Yeah, so famous there is no picture. Chance Sutton, YouTube. Madeline Bailey is 29. She's a pop singer. Gavin Casalangingo.
Does that look like a felon photo?
It's what it is. You're looking at eyes that are oversaturated with a YouTube light. But he's a movie actor.
Yeah.
He was in The Summer I Turned Pretty.
That's why we know him.
Yeah.
Leah Ashley, YouTube. Maddie Westbrook is 21, TikTok star. Thomas Petro is YouTube. Kian Lowley is 26, YouTube. And then top in the list, number one most famous person today, happens to be a gal by the name of Haley LeBlanc.
Oh my goodness! You
Haley
never heard of her?
LeBlanc
Haley LeBlanc. She's really famous on
Matt LeBlanc's
TikTok.
daughter.
is who?
Matt LeBlanc's daughter.
It doesn't say that.
I'm just throwing it out.
Her parents' names are Katie and Billy.
Oh, Billy LeBlanc.
Matt's unfamous older brother.
One of the stars of the YouTube vlog.
Oh, she's a YouTubeist.
I
Yeah.
told you, it was all YouTubers and TikTokers that crafted it.
She later signed with Disney, though, so there was that.
Oh, Disney.
She was on the Chicken Girls, Manny, Hotel du Loon. Am I saying things that people know?
I don't know.
Somebody knows, but they probably don't listen to this radio station.
We are so
They're probably on YouTube right now.
We are so old. It's 8:02. About to wrap things up here.
I feel like.
And do want to say a big thank you to our guests for Coffee Club today. We had Nick the Cop and Marshall the Cop with us today, which was fun. And they're out doing the things they do. We also have Zane Hall with us, and we had Amanda Ingle. She had to take off, go do that job thing. Director of Housing Development. And truthfully, go check out that housing study. I don't know if you're going to read all 100+ pages of it, but it's pretty insightful. So.
Yeah, when we were going through it, it really kind of opens it up. And I mean, they touch on target areas in which we knew that, this is something that probably we need to help solve.
All right, finish things up here. Zane, give one little last little push for the Bible Drive coming up.
You got your used Bibles that you're not using, bring them down to 319 Norris, Grace Fellowship, and we will ship them out to the world.
There you go. That is Coffee Club for September 2nd, 2022 from Hometown Family Radio's Coyote Country. Happy Weekendy.
KIOT McCook. Great country music. Southwest.